welcome back to From My Kitchen to Your Kitchen. My name is Linda Johnson and I'll be your host. Today we are going to make dinner. Kind of a funny story behind this, name of this dish. The name of the dish is I Don't Know. And it was submitted online to someone, to a recipe place by a person by the name of Kristen. So I'd like to give her credit for it. But anyway, she said as she was growing up, she'd ask her mother, what are we having for dinner? And her mother would say, I don't know. And she ran into that same thing when her husband would ask her the same thing, what are we having for dinner? So, and one reader, I think, put on there that her husband asked what's for dinner, and she said, I don't know. So she made a recipe called I Don't Know. And that's what it's called. It's pretty easy. And right now I've started, I'm going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 350. We're just going to brown up a pound of ground beef. It's really funny because I had all the ingredients. I go, oh, this sounds good. I'm going to salt and pepper it a little bit. In the meantime, I have cut potatoes and sliced them like you would like for scalloped potatoes or whatever. And they're probably just about done. Let me see, because they're really thin. Turn those off in just a minute. I'm going to cook this in a 9 by, I think it said 9 by 13, but I'm not sure what size I think it is. Size pan. I did go ahead and grease it, even though it said not to. I mean, it didn't say anything, really, but I figured it would probably stick. So what we're going to add is, we're going to take a 16-ounce bag of frozen mixed vegetables. And we're going to add to that a can of cream and mushroom soup. Okay? While that's cooking. This is really very easy to make. But my husband always asks me, do you have any idea what we're having for dinner tonight? I'm like, I don't know. So now I'll say I don't know, and this is what will be happening. The frozen mixed vegetables should be thawed. And this is going to go in the oven for 25 minutes. Once you get everything all mixed up and the meat's done. So that's it. I'm going to turn these off and go ahead and drain these and just set them aside. I don't want them to be too mushy. Okay. And right here, wait till all this gets done. So I hope you watched last week's show, which was our Irish St. Patrick's Day show. I don't know where I came up with that St. Patrick's Day was the 14th, so I did try to correct that on the video. In my head, I knew it was the 17th. I don't know why I said that. So I'm using my handy little gadget again to break up the meat. And I hope you made the soda bread. Tastes pretty good. Coffee was a little strong, but I think you don't have to really make it that strong if you didn't want to. This shouldn't take too long. What you're going to do is you're going to layer this in your pan. First, it's going to be the hamburger on the bottom, the ground beef. Then you're going to put your mixed vegetables next. Spread those on top of the meat. Then you're going to layer, next layer is going to be the potatoes. And then we're going to sprinkle on top 1 cup of shredded sharp cheese. Or cheddar cheese, doesn't matter. I mean, how easy is that? I don't think it's something you can make ahead of time. Well, maybe you could put it in the refrigerator and then cook it the next day. I mean, you know, when you got home from work or whatever. I did want to tell you, I've gotten a couple recipes submitted by viewers, so we're going to be trying those in the next couple of weeks. I hope they turn out. One thing I've never made before, so we'll see how well that works out. But hey. Okay, we'll come right back in just a minute when the meat is done. Okay, the meat is browned up, so we'll go ahead and turn that off. It said to drain any grease that was in here, but there really is no grease. There's nothing to drain. I get pretty lean ground beef, so we'll go ahead and put this in our pan in the bottom. All even on there. So this pretty much has your meat, your vegetables, potato, and I grew up on meat and potatoes, so I love this dish. Next, we're going to add the vegetables. Mixture. Spread that around evenly. Now we're going to add our potatoes. This one. You're basically going to cook this until everything's nice and bubbly in there. Probably won't take long for the cheese to melt, but it says bake uncovered until cheese is melted and the dish is heated through and bubbly. Now we'll go ahead and add our cheese on top. It's 1 cup of shredded cheese. And the oven is already preheated to 350, so we'll stick that in for 25 minutes. And we'll come right back when it's done. Okay, we're back, and this baked for 30 minutes. Looks really good. The cheese is all melted. So we're gonna go ahead and serve up a piece. And here's your dinner all in one dish. Very easy. Let's see what it looks like. I'm gonna take it out. Maybe I should use a spoon. I think so. I think we'll get a spoon. I'm sure it's supposed to be messy in there. It looks good. So there you go. There's our dish called, what is it? What is it called? I don't know. That's what it's called. I don't know. So it's easy. Got all your vegetables, your meat, your potatoes, cheese. I think the kids will really like it. So next time your husband says, what are you having for dinner? You can say, I don't know. Or if the kids ask, I don't know. When you serve it and they ask what it is, you say, I don't know. So, sounds good. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed the show. And that was pretty quick and easy. I think, it was 30 minutes. I think it only took about maybe 10, 15 minutes to prep it and 30 minutes in the oven. So, I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you next time on From My Kitchen to Your Kitchen. And remember, if you have any recipes, be sure and submit them. And let's make cooking fun, okay? Because it is fun. All right. See you next week.